What is going on, everybody? Good to see you all. Let me just get a couple things set up here. Hope you're all having a happy Saturday so far. Okay, there we go. Crybaby DeSaba, welcome on in. Decidueye, the unrivaled one. Hello, Ranji, the OG. Big Cheese, Thrifts, Daniel, what's going on? My still a tad low cheese. Is it better now or still low? Let me just... There, we'll go to that. Quasar, what's up? Good to see you. It has been quite a while. Good to see everybody. We're gonna go ahead and start with me just doing a double check on my own while we wait for more. Oh, Dr. Insulin, new username and profile picture. Okay, all right. Well, welcome on in, buddy. Good to see you. I'm gonna start with doing one on my own here while we wait for other people to get in. Eric, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good morning. It's been a while since I've done a double hunt, so apparently I had a god path going on the other one too. You got the shiny charm last night. Congratulations. You got a heart from Chem. You stole Chem's heart. You're moving to Jupiter. That's man, that moving company is going to cost a lot. All right, let's see here. All right, and 7-Eleven is releasing hot dog flavored sparkling water. That's disgusting. Yes. Others. Busy with school. That I get that. I get that. All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm going to start with Marowak and Durant, and we'll see what the others. I'm doing yeah, I'm doing DAs with myself. That's right. Yeah, Trika, you were spamming a lot yesterday, buddy. All right, so we're gonna go right. See if I can remember how to do this. I don't know how Keith does this like constantly. My tiny brain is already breaking trying to do 2 D8 hunts at once while talking to you guys. 2 shiny Pokemon with the Vigor Mark. Which ones? You got a Rayquaza card? Very cool, Daniel. You don't know what you want for your first shiny charm hunt? Remind me, Dr. Insolent, which game are we talking about? If that was Chem and Razzy's stream yesterday, I don't know. Dynamax, Max Phantasm, and Magby and Riolu, very nice. Okay, you got the shiny charm in Scarlet. Do you have I guess you don't have any yet. I would go for... You know what shiny I think is really cool and kind of overlooked is Tarantula. The little spider cotton ball thing changes from white to red. I think that's a gorgeous shiny. No online for you? Okay. Oh, you already got that? Then go for... I mean, there's always Dondozo, there's Cloth, there's Orthworm. They're all good ones. Hey, Razzie, what's going on? Cetitan's a good one. Or Cetotl. Hope you're having a good morning, Razzie. What's my least favorite Pokemon? Finneon. Finneon is my least favorite. What's your least favorite, Daniel? What did Finneon ever do to me? Well, I mean, it's just like a regular fish. Just nothing too special. I'm gonna go flying. Oh crap! I hit the wrong buttons. I guess we're going fairy. When you get a shiny Finneon, you know what you're calling it? It's blue though, yeah, but the I don't know, it's just a regular fish. It just doesn't do anything to excite me. I'm not saying it's a horrible thing and it's just disgusting and ugly and needs to go away. But if I'm asked what my least favorite is out of the 1025, one of them has to be my least favorite, right? It's like the Eradicate. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry that you don't like a lot of my opinions. I wish that wasn't the case. I'm just not a big fan of Eradicate, not a big fan of Finneon. Your least favorite is Enamorous. I would say Enamorous is my least favorite of the four genies or forces of nature, or whatever you want to call them. Chatot, your least favorite, James. Regular Chatot doesn't really do it to, do it for me, but I do like it shiny. I think it's got a beautiful shiny. Its Therian form is ugly. I agree. Magikarp, that's a normal fish. Yeah, but it's a normal fish that turns into a Gyarados. That's pretty awesome. Ren, what's going on? Yeah, congratulations, Ren. Congratulations on the Tapu Lele. I'm not jealous at all. The early's hitting people hard today. Oh yeah, cheese. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going normal. I can't figure out what to do. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Tadpole with this with 7 billion sicknesses. We'll have to agree to disagree on that, Sobble. Sobble insolent. I'm totally jealous, Rendleson. I'm absolutely 100% totally jealous. Alright, good solo path too. Yeah, this is gonna be the next to last, actually the next to last run on this particular path. That's why I wanted to at least get one double hunt in, because I'd still love to get that Musharna. But I don't know if there's anybody in here that wants to jump into the next DAs. If you guys want to jump into DAs with me, let me know, and we'll go ahead and do that for the next one. Water is falling from the sky today. That's weird, Eric. Trying to do an actual frog with rabies or a tadpole with every known and unknown sickness. Well, that does it for me. That's my bag, baby. That's what I like. So yeah, if anybody wants to jump into the Dynamax Adventures, just let me know in the chat. Doing a Latias Godpath solo, nice run. I'm definitely weird. I can't argue with that. McPablo, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. $112's the number. Could you imagine? If we do get the Lele early today, then I think we're gonna try and set up a static strong spawn reset hunt. I don't hate Chikorita. I like Chikorita. I think Chikorita gets way too much hate. I think Chikorita is a pretty awesome Pokemon. Thank you for the 100% shiny luck, McPablo. Will-O-Wisp. Finally a good opinion. I'm glad I finally said something right. Favorite starter, Skeledirge? That's a good one. I don't know how Keith does this regularly. My tiny brain cannot keep track of doing 2 Dynamax Adventures at the same time while streaming. Cito, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Inteleon's your second favorite? I like Inteleon. That's another one. That's another one like Chikorita. I don't understand why Inteleon gets so much hate. I think Inteleon's pretty cool. My tiny brain bred with a rabies puppy. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's more insulting to me, to Kem, to Razzie, or to puppies. Probably puppies. Sebastian, good morning. Inteleon gets heat. I've seen it. I've seen it on the internet. I don't get it, but there are some people out there that don't like Inteleon. Arguably the best Galar starter, though. Yeah, arguably. Oh, come on. This should do it. There we go. GG's me. Alright, let's see if one of these two is shiny. We also gotta check the Musharna. Alright, is there anybody that wants to jump into a Dynamax adventure? Let me know in the chat. Lou, what's going on, buddy? Good to see ya. No shiny Musharna. Tapu Lele 112 and 113. Not shiny. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright. I'm doing well, Lou. How you doing? Alright, is there anybody that wants to do a Dynamax adventure? You alright? Glad to hear that. Actually, I can do two more. I can do this one, I can do one more. Alright, seeing and hearing none, I'm going to go ahead and do another one by myself. Doing soft recess for Volcarona in White 2, 405 in. Oh my goodness. Good luck on that, Lou. That's a good hunt. I've never done a Gen 5 shiny hunt. Been hunting for Rowlet for too long. Which game, Quasar? Ham Nation, hi, it's 15 whole month. Wow, what a great time too. Cam Nation, thank you so much for the 15 months of membership. Can we get some hype for Cam, please? Okay, let's see here. How you feeling, Cam? Oh, Legends Arceus, most of the time the outbreak isn't... Yeah, that was a rough one, Quasar. Hunting the starters in Arceus was rough for me. It took a lot of checks and outbreaks. You're fine, tired though? I bet. Chem inflammation, nice. Let's play, Johnny. Good morning, good to see ya. You find a suitable name for it. It's gotta be a good name. Can't be using any bad names. Don't use Gunther. Doing a few encounters on Entei and Raikou, a nasty hunt. Yeah, I would imagine it would be. You're absolutely insane. Name for Rowlet, James. I think we're talking about Rowlet. Merida, a female. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. If it's male, you can go with Clint. Or Robin. Two very good outbreaks just spawned. Which ones? Alright. Rufflet and Sneasel. Ooh. I tell you what, Shiny Asuian Braviary is amazing. You're going for Rufflet? Nice. Good luck. Nabil with the 13 months of membership. Hello, Hefty. Missed you. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you so much, Nabil. Always good to see you, buddy. How you been? Pulled Shiny Gossifleur, or you just got Shiny Gossifleur in 60 encounters. Polly, that's amazing. Congratulations. That's a gorgeous Shiny. That's really impressive. 60 encounters. Yeah, Nabil, I heard about that. I heard you mentioning that, I think, on Chem Nation's stream the other day. So I assume everything went well with the move? If you freak out in chat, you found something, just a heads up, fair enough. I do the same thing. Phantom Hunt is at 900, nothing yet. This is your redemption. That's such a quick hunt, Polly. 60 encounters is such an absolutely quick hunt. That's amazing. I think it's so weird when the two switches get out of sync on Dynamax Adventures. Until right now, the one on the left is like 2 or 3 seconds faster than the one on the right. I don't know how that happens. Some ups and downs, but all good now. Still a little ups and downs, but overall, nice. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. Lou, thank you for the lurks. Alright. Seventh Raikou, not shiny. What a scam. So how long are the checks, Kim? Or is it really hard to really gauge how long a check is because it's a roamer? Like, is it just kind of luck of the draw each reset? How long it's going to take to find it? Shiny Hunting Sachi had to be patient. Same, Quasar, same. I remember, I mean, I've been playing Pokemon since the Red and Blue days, and I remember when Shinies came out in Gen 2, and I think it was Gen 3 when I started hearing about people that were actively shiny hunting, and I was looking at the odds and everything, and I was just like, there is no way I would ever have the patience to hunt something like that. And eventually, in 2020, I was like, you know what, I want to give this thing a shot, and start off with better odds hunts and work my way up, and I never realized until that patience is something that you can build up like muscle. Um, you can strengthen your patience, which is pretty awesome. 6 minutes per check. Yikes. You're doing the babies event, Magby at the moment, and you're literally getting all the shinies but Magby. No way. I'm sorry, Nabil. Yeah, I forgot that was going on. It's what? It's Magby, Elekid, Riolu. What are the other ones? I can't even remember what the other ones are. Munchlax, I think, is one. Is Cleffa one of them? Pichu? Of course Pichu's in there. Happiny, okay. And they have an increased chance of having the Vigor mark, if I remember correctly. Riolu with a Vigor mark would be pretty cool. Started your Celebi hunt. Oh, nice, Johnny. Good luck. Good luck. That was a rough hunt. I don't want to say a rough hunt. The resets are much longer than wormholes, which is mostly what I'm used to for soft reset hunts. Oh man, it's so worth it. Shiny, Hunter, Nate, you're back with the results of Egg Roulette. First, Sprigatito, second, Fuecoco, and last is the Duck. Well, congratulations. I was wrong. I said Fuecoco, if I remember. Vigor or Bigger Mark? Can't tell you what word to say. Vigor, V-I-G-O-R. And good morning, Amber. Alright, we actually have a stacked team here. Well, Drifblim doesn't have a ghost move, but... Don't care about the mark. Having trouble finding a shiny. Yesterday, 12 hours on Magby, only to find 2 on last sandwich before midnight. Still need 1 more of the line. 4 hours. I think. Oh my gosh, Nabil, I'm so sorry, buddy. Well, I hope all that horrible luck yesterday transfers to much better luck today. I know you're still 4 hours in, but hopefully you won't make it to 5 hours because you'll have found it. I didn't want that to sound slightly threatening. I hope you find it before you hit the 5 hour mark is what I'm trying to say. Alright, after this Tapu Lele check, if there are people that want to do Dynamax Adventures, I'll open it up and we can do them together. Just let me know if there's anybody in the chat that wants to do a DA. My good friend Rendleson, who's been helping out with these Dynamax adventures for the last several weeks, managed to get the shiny Tapu Lele the other day, and I'm not at all upset about that. Not in the least. Shiny Arceus Thursday. Oh my gosh, Johnny, I gotta go back and watch that. I'm sorry I missed that. 6,336 encounters. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So, over odds, but not too far over odds. That's fantastic. And you got it in a cheeky prem. Oh my gosh, Johnny. What the heck? Yeah, I recently realized when I started doing... Johnny, I took your advice, by the way. I've been off and on doing Poke Radar hunts for Miltank. And so when I started doing that, I realized that in my Brilliant Diamond, I still have a Arceus to hunt, and in my Shining Pearl, I still have a Darkrai to hunt. Both of which, on the opposite copies, I was forced to use a Master Ball. So eventually, and it'll be off stream, but eventually I'll probably rehunt those and see if I can get them in Premier Balls. I was happy because I didn't think about it, and I thought, you know, I didn't have a, you know, a chance to get them in Premiers, but I do. All right, let's see if 114 or 115 is the magic number. We also got to check this Musharna. But yeah, if anybody wants to jump into Dynamax Adventure, just let me know. We'll open it up on the next one. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep dual hunting. Thank you, Nabil. Flygon and Sawsbuck on a fire sandwich. Isn't that the craziest thing? When you do a sparkling sandwich for one type, and then you just find shinies of every other type possible. No shiny Musharna, and 114 and 115. Not shiny. Dang it. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the last run of this little god path. I keep meaning to make it short, and I keep forgetting about it. Last Halloween, my good friend Zed Games and I were doing a collab. We were doing a race to see who could get the most ghost-type Pokemon. And at one point, I had a ghost-type sandwich going, and I was on the beach trying to get a Sandygast. And I saw a shiny Weasel, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? It's just a water type. I got a sparkling ghost sandwich, and this is just a water type, but it's shiny, so I'll go ahead and catch it." And while I was in the battle to catch the shiny Weasel, in the background, I see a shiny Psyduck run by. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" 2 back-to-back shiny water type Pokemon when I got a sparkling ghost sandwich going on. It was ridiculous. The tactic you're using took you a couple weeks to prepare, and you got in 8 turns? Johnny, you got to hit me up with that strat, man. Hit me up in the DMs. I'm very curious about that. Because my strat was basically jump in and pray for the best. You do still need them, fair game. Yesterday, among the 12 hours, you got 1 Oddish, which you need in Scarlet Violet when you don't need it. Exactly. Exactly. When you don't need it, it's just annoying. So in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon news, I was able to get the Stack Attacka this week, and I got the Reshiram and I got the Dialga from Ultra Sun. So now all I have left to do in Ultra Sun is Blacephalon, which I'm hunting for right now. And then I'll have all the Wormhole legendaries, Wormhole non-legendaries, Wormhole Ultra Beasts, and the Wild Area Ultra Beasts, Shiny and Premier Balls. And then I also did an SOS for Lickitung in Ultra Moon, and I got that. And then right now in Ultra Moon, I'm working on as an SOS for Pinsir. Which I realize I'm kind of, it was kind of a danged if you do, danged if you don't situation with Pinsir. So, Pinsir has Swords Dance, which is scary. It very quickly gets its, attack up to max +6. But it has Thrash, I think Circle Throw and Submission, which are all normal and fighting moves. And Thrash, if it hits 3 times in a row, will confuse the Pokemon. So, Ghost type is absolutely needed, but there are no Ghost types that have Intimidate. There is, however, a ghost type that has pressure, which I'm thinking about if I do get this Blacephalon, dual hunting the Pinsir on Ultra Sun as well. I'm using this ghost type with pressure, but using pressure does run a slight risk of the Pokemon eventually struggling if Harness doesn't proc the Leppa Berry quickly enough. But it's either that or I just suffer through a longer hunt because pressure, like Intimidate and Unnerve, increases the chance that it calls into Pokemon. But yeah, I wish there was a ghost type that had Intimidate. If you think about it, it's kind of crazy there isn't an Intimidate ability ghost type. I'd be very intimidated if I saw a ghost, you know? Alright, this is the last two Musharnas. We're going to check on this path. Oh, I also chain fished up a shiny Relicanth in X the other day, which I was really happy about. Because that would have been a miserable SOS hunt. So I was happy I was able to get it. That was also the last thing that you can get from chain fishing that I needed in a Premier Ball. What's everyone else hunting right now? I know what Nabil's doing. I know what Chem is doing. Anybody else shiny hunting right now? I know what Quasar's doing. Doing Pichu, nice. About to gather eggs. You're hunting Roselia and Badoo tonight. Very cool, Razzie. I just so happened a few weeks ago, Razzie, to hook a radar the Badoo line, which looking back, I wish I wouldn't have done. Roselia and a Luxury Ball, nice. That would be a good match right there. It's, that's Sword and Shield, right? Roselia is not in Scarlet Violet. Tyler Shanks, I'm doing well. I'm glad you are too. You just woke up. Well, good morning. Welcome on in. Appreciate you starting the day with me. 1600 soft recess for Alpha Crobat. No luck. Got six phases of Golbat. Oh my goodness. Almost hunted Badoo in a turn of forest, but decided against it. I never did the I don't know what you want to call it, double hunt in a turn of forest. I could. I still need, of all things, I need a Cascoon. I have Wurmple, I have Silcoon, I have both male and female Beautiflies, and I have Dustox all in Premier Balls. But for some reason, I don't have a Cascoon. Actually, I do know exactly what the reason was. I caught the Cascoon in a Dusk Ball. So I could do the double hunt in a turn of forest. I could do the Poke Radar in a turn of forest. I could do the Friend Safari, which I'll have a 50-50 shot of because the other Pokemon in the Pokemon Safari, or the Friend Safari that I have for that is Swalot. Kind of want to, but it seems like such a random hunt to do. It is pretty random. Yeah, Amber, if you have BDSP, Badoo's in Eterna Forest. But yeah, I was actually really cranky about that Poke Radar hunt for Badoo. Razzie, in like I think it was 5 or 6 attempts, I finally got my Oh yeah, I think Badoo's in the Wild and Sword too. Uh I don't think it I can't remember if it has overworld spawns though. But yeah, in like 4 or 5 attempts, I got Badoo to a chain of 39. I was like, all right, this isn't so bad. So now all I gotta do is just run back and forth and, keep using super repels and keep using the Poke Radar. It took an hour and a half. Now, at a chain of 39, you have a 1 in 200 chance of getting the sparkly grass. In other words, every reset, you have 4 chances, so there's approximately a 1 in 50 chance, 1 in 50 chance that when you reset the Poke Radar grass patches, one of them will be shiny. It took me an hour and a half to get the first shiny patch of grass. And then it took me almost another hour to get the other two. I couldn't believe it. It took like easily 3 times as long to get them to show up once I got to a chain of 39 than it took me to get to a chain of 39. Thankfully, I was able to get all 3 on one chain, and as soon as I got the third one, the chain ended. And I was like, that's just perfect. It doesn't get any better than that. I went through, I think, 70 super repels just from resetting after getting to a chain of 39. I ended up, I think, with like 13 or 12 super repels at the end. I was sweating, thinking that I was going to run out of repels. I've never had that happen before. Where did the Shinada come from? I just noticed that. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying at points. I did 20 grout on raid day, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, and nothing. Oh my gosh, Nabil. That's annoying. Did I just Will-O-Wisp again? I think I did. Hey, Anne-Marie, good morning to you. Oh no, I used Clear Woods. Okay, perfect. The Drago strategy. That's right, Mewtwo. Well, I had a feeling, and I was correct. I had a feeling that we would have less people in here this morning that would want to do Dynamax Adventures, so I figured I'd go ahead and set up so I could dual hunt it. That said, if there is anybody in the chat that does want to jump into a DA with me, just let me know and we'll open it up. I just figured I would dual hunt it until people came in that wanted to do it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this now. So that Durant can Dynamax first turn in the next battle. You might strong spawn it. There you go, Amber. So I was looking up some strong spawn Pokemon that I need to hunt because I wanna do at least one on stream after we get the Tapu Lele. And one of them that I need is Aerodactyl, and I saw there's a strong spawn for Aerodactyl, and it's in every weather, meaning I don't have to pick a specific day. Every day is going to have an Aerodactyl. Obviously, I don't want one that has hail, though. But oh, there's two? But I watched a video, and he's, like, flying up in the air, and he had to, like, wait for the Aerodactyl to come down and run into him. If I do the strong spot a strong spawn reset, like where you know, save on the patch of grass or on the ground, like where it spawns, and you reset the game and it immediately spawns up. Will it still do that, or will it spawn in the air? Does anybody know? Because if I have to wait like the 5 seconds for it to come down and run into me, that's obviously going to extend the hunt quite a bit. Polly has an amazing Aerodactyl reaction when she... You know what, Rezzy? I forgot about that. I forgot that Polly got it in 2 checks. Polly, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm still super impressed by that. You think it would appear in the air in the Beal? Yeah, I'll play around with it later today just to see how it works. Like, I didn't know if it, like, spawned in the air or if it's, you know, spawns like everything else and then flies up into the air. Like, if I could catch it on its way up. Because I definitely want to do that hunt, but, yeah, I mean, if it's going to be in the air and I gotta wait for it to see me and then fly down, that, I mean, that'll basically probably double or triple the amount of time for a check. Maybe double the amount of time, maybe not triple. I also know there's an Armaldo strong spawn that I need to do. Tyrantrum. A lot of the fossil stuff. I don't know if there's an Archeops strong spawn, but if not, I know that there are 2 guaranteed Archon spawns. Over by the little river where the Gen 1 fossil Pokemon are. I could check those. Reeves, yeah, I'm right now I'm dual hunting it just until, you know, anyone pops in that says they want to do a Dynamax Adventure. If anybody does want to jump into the next DA, just let me know and I'll open it up. But I just figured until we have people come in that wanted to, I would just dual hunt them. You got 3DS? Nice, Reeves. Congrats. Lele has real thick braids. It's very true. Alright, GG's me. Let's see if 116 or 117 is the magic number. This is the last chance on this God Path. After this one, if Lele doesn't shine, we're going to have to start doing some more random Lele paths. Thank you all so much for hanging out this morning. Or morning for me, at least. Good way to start my day, hanging out with all y'all. Here we go. No shiny Musharna, and Tapu Lele won 16 to 117. No shiny. Rolanda and Max, member for 13 months. Thank you so much, Rolanda Max. Good morning, everyone. Bolos Limitorios. I don't know what that means. But thank you so much, Rolanda. Let's get some hype in the chat. Total Miraquinid. Oh, that one is rough. Got the dino? No, didn't get the dino. It just wasn't on the 2-person path. Alright, last chance if anybody wants to jump into a Dynamax Adventure. If not, I'm just going to keep doing dual hunts. Give you guys like 10 seconds to let me know if you want to jump in. Something about the Switch bowling game thing? Ah. You change your language to Spanish because survival bullying. It's in Spanish. All right, let's try and keep the chat in English though, so I can understand what everyone's saying. Nice coffee mug, thank you, Amber. 4 p.m. here, suffering through the Magby while waiting for sunset so you can eat. Nabil, I hope that Magby pops up in the next 10 minutes. I truly do. All right, I'm gonna do another duel hunt. Still speaking English in live chat. Yeah, you are currently. I just wanted to let everyone know. Just keep the chat in English. When are we doing our Kangaskhan hunt? Yeah, we got to figure out. Amber, we got to figure out where that spawn is. All right, let's see here. These are good choices. Yeah, screw it. I'll go for Garbodor. I don't trust any of the NPCs with Garbodor. In Sword and Shield? Yeah, in Sword and Shield, where the strong spawn for Kangaskhan is. I gotta look it up. Alright, whole lot of Garbo on this run, it looks like, but let's see if there's anything I need. Munchlax and Indeedee. I do need a Swoobat. Alright, I need a Swoobat. It's outside the cave near the pot bottom desert. Oh, okay, Reese. Yeah, I remember that now. I remember where that is now. Yeah, there are Chanseys and Taurus around too. I do remember where that is. I go to the Isle of Armor so infrequently. I mean, not just legendary stuff, but like even just regular like spawns in the wild. Crown Tundra is just so much more interesting to me than Isle of Armor. Weather dependent. All right, Amber, we'll have to look up what weather we need for Kangaskhan. Hopefully it's not hail weather. I don't even know if there is hail weather on Isle of Armor. Nicole, hello, or Max, I should say. What's going on? You gonna be lurking while playing Minecraft? Sounds good. What's up, Rolanda? You can hardly tell the two apart twice. The two apart. That's why you got your Mark Charm twice. That's right, you sure did, Amber. 2 Mark Charms. Normal and overcast. Perfect. Thank you, Reeves. Doing egg hunt soon. Oh, for Easter. Very nice. Do I know Grace Lynn, your sister? Isn't that you? I thought that was you. Got the islands mixed up. That's fair. Nice overlay. Thanks, Zen. Shiny's made it. Watch anything this week? Yeah, I watched the new episode of X-Men, which was awesome. I'm just so blown away at what they're doing with the relaunch of X-Men. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the Lurksito. Yeah, Zen, exactly. I can't believe. I mean, what I love about it, and this is just like the old fart in me. Because the old show was always pretty good at doing adaptations of storylines, and I was a little nervous with the relaunch if it was going to be like what storylines they were going to to adapt? Was it going to be newer stuff? But so far, in the first 3 episodes, they've adapted or started to adapt like 4 or 5 classic storylines from like the 80s and early 90s, which has just been amazing. Exactly what I wanted. Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Dex is so long. Yeah, 400. It's pretty crazy. Okay, Rolanda. People are still complaining about Rogue. I don't understand what people... I mean, is it the voice? Because the voice does kind of bother me, but that's no one's fault. It's just I'm so used to the original voice. It's her behind? What do you mean? Like her butt? Why would people complain about her butt? Yeah, I hope so, Zen. Could you imagine if they relaunch Spider-Man or something? Rolanda, I'm so confused. I don't have any idea what's going on anymore. Also hunting Ditto on Sword and Shield. You brought the wrong Switch to work. Oh no, Razzie. Oh no. So you can't collect eggs? You're being honest? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Rolanda. I was very positive that Graceland was a previous username for you, so I don't really know what to say. Do you know what creeper sphere is in Minecraft? Because if you don't, it's the ocelot catch. You find out their creepers run away from a cat ocelot. No, I did not know that. So on Front Safari went override so many times just to phase. Oh no, Zen. What are you hunting for and what'd you phase on? Alright, hopefully one of these Swoobats is shiny. Panseer phase on 2 Slugmas already. Aw, oh, dang, I'm sorry, Zen. I was going for C-Dot the other day, and I phased on an Ivysaur. Which, you know, I still caught, because it's a shiny Ivysaur, but I was a little annoyed that I phased on it. Freaking C-Dot. Alright, what we got here? Mean Shao, Combuskin, and... Ooh, Absol! I need an Absol. I'm glad Kim was okay. That was a bit too much. That was crazy yesterday. I told him there was a moment when I was genuinely worried about him. When I saw his eyes, I was worried. Let's see here. Yes, bright powder and leftovers. When you're hunting your first Pampor, you phased so many times on War Turtles. Like the one time that you actually don't want to see a shiny starter, right? Shinies, I'm doing well. How are you? Took it like a champ. You really did. The champion of tears. Is the light goal completed now that Nick is here? No, because Shinies has ones instead of eyes. People say Scarlet and Violet was the first game with stars in the wild, but it was X and Y first. Then the Heart's blocking that, and then it was Scarlet and Violet. PLA. Well, actually, after X, I can't believe I just said actually. I can't believe I'm the actually guy. Via Island Scan, you could get the starters in the wild in in Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon as well. You do have ones instead of eyes. That's true. And then, crap! I hit the wrong freaking button. And then in Gen 8, in Sword and Shield, in the Crown Tundra Dynamax Adventures, you can get Gen 1 and Gen 3 starters in here. I don't know if you would consider these wild or not. Oh man, if one of these Absol is shiny, I'm going to be so happy. This is another call rate of 3 SOS hunt in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. If I can not have to worry about that, I'd be so happy. Even though they aren't wild. Yeah, I don't know if people would consider Dynamax Adventure Pokemon wild or not. I don't know what the definition is. They're not gift. I'll put it that way. You can get not gift starters. In these games that we're saying. It will absolutely shine. I hope so. You're very welcome about membership. Thank you, Rolanda. I really do appreciate the, what was it? I think it was 13 months. That's fantastic. That's about as wild as purifying Gen 2 starter in Coliseum. If that counts, then that's the first. Ah, good point, Razzie. Good point. Yes. Yes. Oh, good old Coliseum. Good old Coliseum. The only way to get a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon in Gen 3. You can get some of them from the Sevi Islands and Fire Red Leaf Green. But there were a bunch of Gen 2 Pokemon that you had to purify in Coliseum and import into your Gen 3 game in order to keep that national dex alive. I'm fine with that, Razzie. You can out-actually me anytime, because that means then you're the actually guy. You're the Oscar. Gen 2 is also a penguin, I think. Thank you. Thank you for that, Shinies. That was very helpful. You become your own worst enemy. Great song. Reeves, you awesome. I wonder, in my, in home, in my living decks, not my shiny living decks, but just my living decks, I wonder if I still have any of the Pokemon from Coliseum. We found Guy Fieri's Flavortown sauce. One is called Donkey Sauce. I wonder if it has, oh my gosh, cheese. Nabil, you got it. You got the Magby. Congratulations. Cheese might get the Johnny Cash Award this year. I would imagine so. Whoops. Wait, what is going on here? He upended Razzie? I think so. You like 2 screens? I do too. I hope you get the Goya Beans Award this year. Fernando and Froakie always have it on lock, though. That's true. I'm not gonna Dynamax. Mary, thank you for the lurks. You forgot to get the Flynium Z from 10 Carat Heal. 10 Carat Hill. I always forget that one too, Reese. The Flynium, the Psychium, whatever. The Flying type one, the Psychic type one, and there's one other, I think. I always forget to get those on my playthroughs. Just because they're not directly associated with the storyline. You know, they're like, you know, they're almost like you know, side things. Alright, GG's me. Let's see if we get any shinies on this one. We're going to be checking 3 Pokemon, which is exciting. We're going to be checking Swoobat, Absol, and Tapu Lele. Aerial Ace is a good one, Reeves. Gotta go. Alright, Rolanda, thank you for being here. No shiny Swoobat. No shiny Absol. Tapu Lele 118 and 119. No shiny. No shiny. Dang it. That was a good path, too. I like that path. Alright, is there anybody that wants to jump into a Dynamax adventure? If not, I'm going to do another one by myself. What the hefty? The best commentary award goes to Nick's Keyboard. Alright, seeing and hearing none. I'm going to do another duel hunt. No crap. Oh, the soundboard. Yeah, Nick's soundboard. Jumping on Munchlax. Good luck, Nabil. Ooh. Solgor. Lanoon. 11 Raikou and no shiny. You just realized the copy you're playing on, you already encountered Entei, so the non-shiny is sent. Oh no, Chem! That stinks. Alright, I see a Poison Steel Ghost line here. I say we just go straight for that. You want to shiny Shadow Mewtwo so bad? Me too. Let's do Baby Doll Eyes, and let's do Just got hilariously amazing news. What's that, cheese? Not really feasible. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Kem. It's going to be impossible to dual hunt the Wanderers. Like, if you try to dual hunt it, it would probably actually take longer than to single hunt it. That time you get a shiny legendary too, hopefully, fingers crossed. I hope you do, bud. I'm just gonna Dynamax Slash. Halucha's so good in Ultra Sun. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Reeves. Absolutely. If anybody is going to do a playthrough of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for the first time, the best advice I can give you is when you get to... Is it on Route 2, Reeves? I think it's on Route 2. On Route 2, get yourself a Halucha. It just absolutely demolishes pretty much anything in the whole game. And it's such an early one to get. Like, I got Halucha on my team, and it just stayed on my team the entire playthrough. Raikou, Thundurus, and Moltres and DAs rotating. Nice, Anne-Marie. That's it. Thank you, Reeves. Yeah. You grab a Spearow, which takes about 5 seconds to do, and you trade it for Halucha. So your idiot brother-in-law somehow conned your sister-in-law into getting a snake, and it's causing uproar in the family, to say the least. So they're not fans of the snake, eh? It's not snake people, and like your father-in-law is definitely afraid of snakes. Got a text from your wife saying they need the reason why is because they need a heat lamp, and they're afraid it's going to blow up their new house. They're afraid the heat lamp's going to blow up the house. Took you 15 minutes. It took you 15 minutes to find a Spearow? Isn't it like a 50-50 chance to get a Spearow or a Rufflet in the Flying Shadows? Oh, that's Route 3. Oh yeah, you're right, it is. Oh, I see. And yeah, you Reeves. I get, because I was thinking like, well, why wouldn't you just go to Route 3? But you wanted to get the Halucha for the Verdant Cavern totem battle, right? You wanted to get the Halucha before you had to do the totem Raticate or totem Gumshoes. That makes sense. You one-shot it, nice. Gosh, I guess Struggle Bug. So they're rehoming it now, considering a dog. Yeah, I think that'll probably be better in the long run. You already got one Happiny from Old Hunts. You technically need to do 2 more, but you might skip it because you got Happiny Shiny luck. Oh, because, yeah, Happiny Shinies suck and it's hard to see. Chansey's way easier. I agree. If I was given the opportunity to be, I'd do the same thing. I would just get 1 Happiny and then get 2 Chanseys. May or may not have accidentally found a random shiny Halucha on Violet when you're wandering around the top right of the Paldea map. Sweet. So, I don't know if you guys noticed at the beginning of this Dynamax Adventure, I got a little quiet and wasn't moving too fast, and I was looking at my phone. I got a text message from a coworker, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this going to be another thing where I got to go into the office today? And it turns out that she has to go in the office. She just wanted to know if she could swing by the house and borrow my office key. So I'll probably have to. I'll probably wait until she gets here, give her the key, and do my break at the same time. Remember Shiny Happiny? You went to Happiny Outbreak in Violet and didn't have a charm. First Pokemon you tried to KO was a Shiny Happiny. No way! The first one. That's insane. We've already spent over $1,000 on the snake. Oh my goodness. So are they going to be able to recoup any of that? With the rehoming? You're screaming KO the Happiny already, and then you ran into it and saw it was shiny? That's crazy, Reese. I remember the first, actually, it wasn't the first. I think it was the third or fourth. No, the fourth. It was the fourth shiny Pokemon I found in Scarlet Violet. Was a Bronzor. I was just KOing Bronzors to get the Bronzor fragments for Armarouge, and I just like wasn't paying attention. I was like watching TV or something. I'm just like sending out my Pokemon, you know, in Let's Go mode to attack them. And this one, it wouldn't attack. I was like, what the heck? And I like did like 3 or 4 more times, and that's when I noticed, like, cause you know how the lighting is. That's when I finally noticed that it had a little bit of a greenish tint. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that a shiny? And I ran into it, and boom, yep, sure was. It was a shiny. And that was back when there were still all those rumors going around that you could KO shinies in Let's Go mode. And I was like, all right, that just proved to me you cannot KO shinies in Let's Go mode. And ended up putting that up on a I think it was a short. And there were still people that were claiming that there were people in the comments saying like, well, it can knock out the shiny. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about anymore, buddy. All right, I'll be crap. I'll be right back. Well, I thought that was my coworker honking the horn outside, but it wasn't. Some special snake or something that all the supplies they bought was $1,000. Dang. You're reeling it so funny. That's insane. Sinking $1,000 into a snake and then getting rid of it because you think the heat lamp's gonna blow up your house. First shiny in Scarlet Violet was a Skwovet. You were just doing your playthrough, and in an hour and a half, you're just exploring and messing around. Saw a Skwovet, gave him no mind, but you started to run, so you followed it, and it was shiny. Nice. Yeah, my first one was in Violet. It was a Flamigo. And I wasn't spoiled on the Pokedex before the game. Like, I didn't know like any of the Pokemon other than the ones that Nintendo officially released in trailers and stuff. And so the shiny was like, in the lighting at that time, it looked like pure white. So I thought it was a new Pokemon. I thought it was like a pre-evolution of Bombardier or something. I was like, oh, sweet, new Pokemon. And I ran into it, and it sparkled. And I was like, oh, no way, that's awesome. And then I found a Quillfish. I found a Finizen, the Bronzor, and then on a second egg, just in order to... Oh, okay, there we go. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, key has been delivered. Keith, what's going on, Keith? I was saying earlier, I don't know how you do this on the regular. Oh, why did I can't keep track of anything. How you doing, Keith? Yeah, but anyway, I was saying, so I was just hatching a couple of Applins to evolve them into Flapple and Appleton for the decks, and the second egg that hatched was shiny. Those are all my pre-Shiny Charm shinies I got in Scarlet and Violet. Friend asked you what the Applin on the map meant. You told her it's an outbreak. She goes there, finds a green one, and you were kind of salty because that was before you got your first shiny. Oh my gosh. She just immediately goes, finds a shiny, doesn't even know what an outbreak is. Isn't that frustrating? Keith, how you doing, buddy? Why does it keep... I think I might have a little bit of drift. Full odds too within the first 4 Applins. That's crazy. Ooh. This is not a great path. 2 very different controllers that help you keep sorted. One only gets the left, and the other only gets the right. Yeah, I'm struggle bussing. I've done hunts on my I've dual hunted on my own, like off stream, but doing it both docked and on stream is difficult for me. But GG's me. Let's see if let's see if 120 or 121 is the magic number. Hope Munchlax is easy to spot. I think it probably will be Nabil. I think it will, if I remember correctly. Oh, thank you, Nabil. Good luck to you too, bud. Do I have Charm in both? Of course, Keith. Come on now. Come on. Who are you talking to? No shiny. Alright, I'm going to go on my break now. Keith Stroganoff's going to be in charge while I'm gone. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you being with me this morning. Morning for me. And yeah, I'll come back here in a few minutes and we'll keep going. If anybody wants to jump in and do some Dynamax adventures with me, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep dual hunting. Alright, be back in a few. Okay, I'm back. Thanks to those of you that stuck around. Is there anybody that wants to join in on any adventures or no? Give you guys a minute or so to let me know. Thank you for the Kirkworks, Tyler. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. All right, Indeedy. Oh, and Laron. Perfect. Please take a Raquinid. Dang it. So after stream today, I'm going to be getting back on the grind for Blacephalon and Pinsir. Those are the two hunts I'm doing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon right now. All right, let's see here. We got a Diggersby. I need a Diggersby. Yeah, I think we'll go Diggersby Haunter. There's now 2 hefties. Awesome now to have 2 times the amazing content. Thank you, Reeves. I appreciate that, bud. I can get Diggersby in Friend Safaris, but it's in the 3rd slot, which means I got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it, and I got a 66% chance of phasing, which I don't like. These are all, yeah, crap. Charjabug, Thunderstone, or Magnetic Zone Reeves. If you go to the, I forget what the name of it is. It's on the 3rd island. It's in the same area that you can catch Elekid and Turtonator and Charjabugs. It's like outside of like, I forget what it's called, but it's some sort of like a power plant. It's on the right-handish side of the map. Eastern side. Yeah, you'll have to wait, yeah. I'll go ahead and Dynamax here. Hey, Ari, good morning. How are you? Eight hours sleep. Nice, JJ. Good morning. Lemerson done with the Loladex might take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Reeves, do you have both games, or what do you plan to do about the, what's the word I'm looking for? Version exclusives. I don't know why that took me forever to say. You have Ultramoon? Okay, gotcha. Reeves, are you... Let me ask you this, though. Reeves, are you planning on hunting the Titanol, Silvally, Poipole, and Naganadel? One of your friends said he'd give them to you? Okay, perfect. You want steak, but you only have ham. Oh my gosh, that's terrible, shinies. Poor you. You want to hunt? Okay, is your friend able to give you all 4 of those, Reeves? I don't actually. I don't shinies. You know, now, okay, because Reeves, I'm offering this to you because you're just, you know, an awesome dude and you've been such a big help for a long time in this channel. I do now have a complete living dex. Crap! I hit the wrong button. I do now have a complete living dex for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So I could touch trade you those 4 so that you'll be able to get the charm without having to catch them. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. Oh, I'm so mad at myself that I did that. Went so long without waking up from midnight to 6 a.m. Nice. Yeah, just do me a favor, Reeves. Shoot me a DM and remind me, and we'll if you got time this weekend, we can knock that out. Yeah, it won't be an issue at all because the system that I have bank on is the one that I'm soft resetting Blacephalon, so I can do that any time. The other system, I'm in the middle of an SOS hunt. Who knows how long that's going to take? But yeah, I'll easily be able to do that. Still need to mod your DS. I've never gotten into that. I'm not against it. I'm just not smart enough to do it. I know I'd screw something up. Storms, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm so mad at myself. The whole reason I went this path was to get the Digger's Beak and I hit the wrong button. I am a very silly sausage, Razzie. You know what? I might just reset this path just to get that check-in because I'm so angry. Nothing yet, Storms. Nothing yet. What's that psychic? What is that psychic? Oh, it's Starmie. Okay, I don't need Starmie. Oh, yeah, Reeves, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But, like, instead of just, you know, if it's not shiny, just, you know, running a whole new path, I might actually burn 10 of the Dynite ore I just collected in order to get that check. Because I think I'm at something ridiculous, like probably maybe 20, 25 Dynite ore at the moment. That was a great episode. You know what, Razzie? That episode, the one where Ash and Pikachu go to the haunted house, and Ghastly Hunter and Gengar are there, and then Ash and Pikachu die and become ghosts. That was the first episode of Pokemon I ever saw. Shiny, what's going on? Good to see you. It has been a while. Trade Evos might be a problem. Yeah, I got you covered with that too, bud. I just got to remember to, no, because you need the trades. Never mind. Never mind. I have a bad history of, like, helping people out with their Pokedexes. And, like, someone will, like, need a Haunter, and I'll send them a Haunter, and it'll evolve into Gengar. And then I need to go out and get another Haunter again, because I forgot to give an Everstone. But, yeah, you're the one that needs the Evo, so that would be fine. It's a good start. I was so confused, Razzie. I was like, what is this show? Time to change the light goal, because the Shiny Man is here. Fair enough. Can we get a non-number related like goal in the chat? I do, Reeves. I got the whole living dex. Whatever you need. I have all 400 entries. Like goal, good times. I like that. Thank you, Shaq. Mr. Wolf, what's going on? Don't make the rules company policy. Fair enough. It's on a break at work. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Wolf. How you doing? How's work going? Shield was your first ever Pokemon game? Nice. Shield was not my first ever Pokemon game, but when Gen 8 came out, Shield was the one that I picked up. I got Sword a while later. I really like this game. It's going, but that's about it. Fair enough. I know that feeling. Too much. Oh, that did more than I thought it would. First episode was the episode where the St. Anne sunk and they all almost died. Isn't that funny, Razzie? Like, you and I both started with two of the more arguably morbid episodes of a cartoon. GG's, that was super fast. Watch this be shiny now, and I will never have been able to check that Diggersby. Thank you for the Kirklerks, Airy. We stuck with it, which says a lot about us. Very true, Razzie. Extremely true. Enjoy your poop lurks. Speaking of poop lurks, I wonder how Kem's night went. Shiny Tapu Lele on the right screen. Oh, no, shiny. All right, I'm actually going to reset this one. Because I want to go for that Diggersby. When Sword and Shield came out all year, you were going Sword, 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 better looking legendary and gym leaders exclusive. Yeah, what sold it for me was... Because, you know, I always do that. Like, I end up getting both games, but the first game that I pick, I always look at the exclusives and decide based off of that. And Nabil, that was absolutely it. That's absolutely it. It was the Ponyta. Ponyta is what made me decide to go for Shield first. Alistair, though, one of your favorite gym leaders, he was a good one. Oh, that's right. I don't even have to give her Dynite Ore for the first couple. I forgot about that. Pirates never learned the alphabet. They always got lost at sea. What's going on, Space Ghost? Quasar, welcome back. There's not the 24-hour LAN live stream because that was such an... It really was. That was such a weird thing to be like. I like the concept of it, but for all of that, just to see Ponyta at the very end, it's just I don't know what they were thinking. Like, if it's going to be a 24-hour live stream, it should have been more than that. And if it was not going to be more than that, it should have been like an hour live stream. Writing down we need to make chicken spaghetti in the crock pot plus a sloppy Joe potato recipe that looked good. Nice. Remember the tailless Ponyta? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so used to giving the lady Dynite Ore when I reset, I forgot that the first couple resets she doesn't ask for anything. Now I wish I would have reset that one with Absol and Swoobat. Forgot how good Legends Arceus attack animations are. That game was so fun. They did such a great job with that. Mystical Fire, Burn, no. Compared to Scarlet and Violet's animation, Arceus is just better. This is true. It really is. I'm really looking forward to Legends ZA. Can't wait to find out more about the game. We know basically nothing at this point. Although it hasn't been confirmed, I got a real sneaking suspicion that we know Furfrou is going to be in the game, but I got a real sneaking suspicion that Patrat and the Elemental Monkeys will be in the game too. I would be shocked if they're not, actually. Have you ever felt a hair in your mouth, and then you go take it out and there's no hair? I hate that feeling. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I hate that too. Taco crockpot hash brown casserole? That sounds amazing. This happened you already eat. Oh, with yogurt too? That would weird me out. If I was eating yogurt and I felt the hair, I would be weirded out. You want a Pokemon that doesn't have a Mega yet to have a Mega? Yeah, you know what's interesting is I've seen a lot of talk recently with people talking about what Pokemon they want to have Megas. Obviously, Flygon's like the #1 that people say. But I don't see a lot of people talking about any Gen 7 through 9 Pokemon getting Megas. All I've seen, and maybe it's just the streams I've been in, all I've seen are people talking about Gens 1 through 7 that would get Megas. Or I guess 1 through 6. What if it was Summer Sanders hair? That is such a random reference, shinies. That, I'm speechless. Kelsey, what's going on? Good to see you. Mega Palmot, that would be neat. When you saw a Mega symbol at the end of the trailer, you were so happy. Yeah, I think a lot of people were. And I'm of the belief that Megas in Legends ZA are going to replace Alphas. I think there's some people out there that think that Alphas are going to be in Legends ZA. Maybe they will. Who am I? I don't know. But I don't think they're gonna have. I don't think they're gonna have Megas and Alphas. I think Megas are going to return and be that game's gimmick like Alphas were in Legends Arceus. Guess we figured it out. Right, Space Ghost? Summers? I haven't heard the name Summer Sanders in years. Mega Meganium? That would be cool. Mega Trevenant? That would be nuts. Imagine a Mega Bruxish. How can they not have Mega Alphas? We would then have some Mega Alphas. I don't like that word at all. Yeah, I mean, they might have both. I could be totally wrong, right? I don't know anything about the game. I know as much as anybody else does. But I would just be surprised. Don't really care about ZA. Still mad they skipped Gen 5. So, Nabil, I say this with all the respect in the world, Nabil. You know how much I love and respect you. I've seen a lot of people say that too. Why they skip Gen 5? But here's the thing, like it's a brand new like side franchise, Legends Arceus. I've heard people say, why did they skip Gen 5? Why did they go from Gen 4 to Gen 6? Well, they started with Gen 4. If you want to go that way, they skipped Gens 1, 2, and 3. Neko Lolita, what is going on? Good to see you. Just be honest, if you were eating yogurt and you found a hair, you'd be disgusted, but as soon as you found out it was Summer Sanders' hair, it'd be okay. I mean, she does seem like she has nicely clean hair. I'm sure she uses a nice shampoo. They also skipped black and white because statistically it made them the least amount of money off sales. See, I don't think they skipped anything though. That's my point. I don't think anything was skipped. I think I mean I don't think Legends is ever going to follow an order based off of the original generation games. I think they're going to jump around and do what they want. As far as remakes go, they haven't skipped Gen 5 yet. Obviously, anything could change. They could announce black and white remakes tomorrow that come out in July. They certainly could do that. But just going off of their track record, I was never expecting Gen 5 remakes until Gen 10 anyway. Why does this girl have a poi pole? Oh, the space girl. Well, see, Nabil, that's what I'm saying though. Like Legend ZA isn't a Gen 6 remake. Just in the way that Legends Arceus wasn't a Gen 4 remake. A Gen 4 remake was BDSP. Oh, that's right. I forgot April Fool's Day is right around the corner. I mean, Aries right. Yeah. Well, yeah, Aries right. Aries right. It depends on how you want to use the term, but Aries right. The remake in Gen 4 was Heart Gold, Soul Silver. The remake of Gen 4 was BDSP. But really, what I should say is I should be, yeah, the Sinnoh remake. Well, no, can't say the Sinnoh remake, Ari. Can't say the Sinnoh remake. Because there could be other games with Sinnoh. But yeah, the Diamond Pearl remake was Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Tomorrow's 31st. Yeah, I wasn't sure where in the world you were, Shani. I know for some people it probably is already the 31st. So far, Ari. So far. But we don't know what the future holds. Cold Sakai with the 12 months of membership. Thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you. Can we get some hype for Cold? Thank you for the Kirklurks. Three categories of Pokemon game: original content, remakes, and cash grabs. Give me a cash grab example. Pokemon Crystal cash grab. Oh, so you're saying the extra? I mean, that's kind of a cynical outlook, but I can see where you're coming from with that, Shinies. You're glad they're taking some time with ZA. I am too, but here's what I think is interesting. A lot of people see like, oh, they're not coming out with Let's Go, or they announced Legend ZA at Pokemon Day, and it's not coming out till next year. They're taking their time with it, and they are. That's true, and I'm happy about it. But it's the exact same turnaround time as Legends Arceus. They announced Legends Arceus on Pokemon Day of 2021, and it came out in January 2022. So it's, yeah, I'm glad that they're taking their time with it, but I don't think they're taking their time with it any more than they did on the original Legends. Cynicism and realism are neighbors, that's true. Let's Go Bidoof is such a stupid concept, you're still giggling. I love that for you. Yeah, I agree, Shiny. They do need to take their time on games. I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. The game wasn't, like, unplayable for me. I had a lot of fun with it, but yeah, there were certainly a lot of performance issues and glitches that, shouldn't have happened. Personally, I think the world we live in now, where everything is downloadable or has DLC, or you can easily connect to the internet, has made game makers a little lazy, a little sloppy. We're back in the day, like, you bought the game and that was it. This is the game. And nowadays they're like, just send it out now. We can do a patch later. And I think that leads to poorer quality games, honestly. Shiny on left screen? Oh, I hope you're right. I mean, how many times do you hear about a game coming out and there being a day one patch? Like, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't happen. It's just laziness and greediness. Let's get this game out as quickly as possible. Let's not worry about if it's finished or not. We can take care of that later. Dang it. Story of Seasons Font? What's Story of Seasons? Counterpoint, in all cases, day one patches or security unlocks for consoles for games some extra fixes found post-productions. I don't... Okay. I don't care that much. Mystic Emerald, good morning. Story Seasons is a farming simulator game series where you can marry and have children. Oh, okay. Honestly, I just want a Pokemon game with good graphics. That'd be nice. No, geez, I didn't say that to like negate your argument or anything. It sounds like a very smart argument, and I can tell right away that you know more about it than I do. So I just don't feel it's worth arguing about. I just can't help but think back to the days where like I went to the store and I bought, you know, a game cartridge and I put it into the console and I hit the power button and I started playing it, and that was it. He threw 4 Great Balls and it hasn't shook once. Oh my goodness. Exactly, Nabil. Yeah, they delayed it and they delayed it and they delayed it and people were upset about it, but then the game came out and people liked it. The internet didn't have piracy issues. That's true. That's true. Like I said, I don't feel it's worth arguing about. I think you're making some good points. It's just... That was just my take on it. What's up, Chloe? Yeah, bad news, bad news, and good news. All right, Mino, hit me with it while we check number 124 and 125. Giant 127, you think so, Reeves? Diggersby not shiny. Tapu Lele 124 and 125. Whoa, I hit the wrong button. That would have been bad. Notice your name? Yeah, you're a Kung Fu Panda fan. Not shiny. Do I want to run it one more time? I do want to run it one more time. See anyone tomorrow? You're so excited? Nice. Yeah, you feel a little tingle that shiny is coming? I hope so. It's been a while since we've had a phase. It's not a phase, Mom. No, Chloe, I wasn't, but he told me about it earlier. I got to go back and watch it. That's awesome. Millionth J, good luck on the shiny Lele. Overodds is annoying. Hope you get it. Thank you so much, Millionth J. I hope I do too. Keep all your games in a candy container. Giant was here. He was. He popped in and said hello. Surprisingly works. Nice. Add some expensive candy. Bad news 1, your phone got so old that Pokemon Go didn't work anymore. Good news 1, you got a new phone. Bad news 2, your Rise of Berg account couldn't be transferred over. Good news 2, you started playing Genshin Impact instead. Okay. I'm gonna try a quick new strategy for this Chansey. Oh, sorry about that, Chloe. Xerneas 3 started revamping Mega Sceptile Drying to make it more accurate. Nice, Mino. Whoa! Dang! Nabil, that is quite a collection. I'm jealous. That's so cool, Nabil. Thank you for that. Back trying to 100% Tears of the Kingdom. I still need to go back and finish that freaking game. I haven't touched it in so long, and I'm like right towards the end. Lady Arlecchino. Ari, can you send me a picture of Lady Arlecchino? Played it for like 4 hours, never picked it back up. I played it like hardcore for like 2 weeks. No, probably even more than that. Probably a month. Got to the point where I only had a handful of shrines left. I had beat the 4 dungeons, or whatever you want to call them. And I was getting towards the end game, and then I just got busy. Alright, that Chansey went a little faster that time. Yeah, Nabil, thank you for sending me that picture, those pictures. That was really awesome. Nice collection. Elsie, thank you for the alerts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some closer looks at those pictures later, Nabil. I saw like a few games jumped out at me from the pictures, but there was like 4 billion games in those pictures, so I want to get a closer look, see what all you have. I like how they were to make a new office that focused on the... Oh my gosh, you guys are still going on with that. Wow, Shiny's actually conceded something. Someone screen grabbed that. Hold on a second. Just the FedEx man. I thought my coworker was back. Anybody got any Easter plans if you celebrate Easter? Ah, Aries, she's pretty. She kind of reminds me of you. Except she's not as pretty. Eat ham instead of steak. There you go. That's a good plan. You sure do, Tyler. Can't believe I'm excited about a shiny Diggersby. If that Arlecchino is a pasta shape. Wait, it's not? I thought it was the best pasta shape because it holds all the sauce. Yeah, Ari, you must have missed it. I just looked at the pictures and I said she's very pretty. She reminds me of you, but not as pretty as you. I don't know if anybody could help me out. I was doing some looking, I was doing some research the other day, trying to find a list of all the strong spawns in Sword and Shield. I was having no luck. Like, all I could find, like, it didn't matter what search terms I used, all I could find was a list of all the overworld encounters. But I specifically want to look for a list of strong spawns. I don't know if anybody's come across that in the past. Because, I mean, I can go through all the overworld encounters and, like, separate out the strong spawns, but that's going to take forever. What do I mean by strong spawns? So Nabil, by strong spawns, and I don't know if that's the okay, special encounters might be the right one. And Nabil, those are like the one-off, usually evolved Pokemon that are just like by themselves, like walking around a little area in the overworld. Usually, like there's only one per day. Some of them only show up during certain weathers. Wanderers. Wanderers, that might be one to use. Some point your stupid freaking phone ghost touched the stream time, so you thought your chat was glitching? Oh my goodness, Ari. How dare. There's a video on that. I don't want a video though, I want a list. Because if I watch a video, then I gotta write everything down. Yeah, exactly, Reed. Or exactly, Nabil. The ones that you can soft reset, because that's what I want to do. Is set up some soft reset hunts. For the ones I still need in Premier Balls. I was suddenly talking about things that were not happening in chat. That's been happening to me so much lately, and I know it's been happening to other people too. Like, I'm just watching a stream, minding my own business, and then boom, it just kicks me back to the beginning of the stream, and I don't know why. It's stupid. And then, has anybody else had an issue where, like, the ad shows up, and, like, you just get stuck in the, like, the ad doesn't even show up, right? Like, it cuts to an ad, but the ad doesn't even show up, and you're just kind of stuck there, and you gotta, like, close the app and open it back up. Happens to you on Frosty? Yeah, it's just annoying. It's so freaking annoying. Phone, I've been glitching since you got the phone. Literally thinks you're touching everywhere on screen. Oh my gosh. So you weren't joking when you said ghost touching. Plays an ad and then you get kicked all the way back to being a stream. Yeah, it's stupid. You know videos on them, but not a list. Yeah, I know people do lists a lot less. But like, I don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work of watching a video and writing everything down because I'm lazy. Huge issue with hardware in Motorola phones. Okay, I didn't know that. Hassan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. You're just in time to see the shiny Tapu Lele, Hassan. a video with timestamps on the ones in the base game? Alright, fair enough. I'll keep looking. I appreciate it, Reese. I do appreciate that you researched it for me. That was very kind of you. Sorry you're 2 hours late. Nah, Hassan, you're here right when you need to be. Gonna take, get some snacks, take your pills with. Sounds good, Airy. You're 200 encounters away from odds on Drago. Oh my gosh, Hassan, I'm sorry. Hopefully it still ends up being under odds for you. Alright, GG is hefty. Let's check 126 and 127. And the Diggersby. You're a disgrace. What are you talking about? You are not Mino. You didn't like yet? No worries. Maybe you didn't like the stream yet. Maybe you didn't hit the like button because you weren't sure if you liked it. Thank you for the lyrics, Reeves. But yeah, Reeves, make sure you shoot me a DM later so I don't forget. We'll set up a time where we can do all the touch trades that you need in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Thank you for the shiny Luxito. No shiny Diggersby and Tapu Lele 126 and 127. No shiny. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's go again. Is there anybody who wants to do a Dynamax Adventure? I'll give you a minute to let me know. We need more Chem Spicy content. I don't ever want to see that again. That was terrible. I mean, it was funny, but good lord. Felt so bad for the man. Check Discord. Any place in particular on Discord, Shinies? Felt so bad for Kim. I know. The poor guy. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is helpful. Thank you, Shiny. So this is base game. So I now got all the list for base game. Thank you very much. Now I just gotta try and put together a list for the DLC. Thank you, Shinies. This is very helpful. Banana acquired. There you go. Pika fan. Good morning. I don't need help, Cito. I'm just giving everybody an opportunity. Obviously, if I do it myself, I get both. I get two checks at once. I just don't want anyone to feel like I'm not giving them a chance to join. You know what I mean? Be more helpful when you're less lazy. Shinies, did you just type that up? Wait, hold on. Why would they put a Munchlax outbreak in the middle of water? That's just silly. Copy it from the description of the video. Okay. Thank you, Shinies. If life had achievement bubbles, that'd be pretty neat. I've often thought about, like, whatever happens after I die, and I don't want to get into spiritual discussion on that, but whatever happens afterwards, I think it'd be pretty neat if there was like an achievement book, like there are in video games, and I can see like how many hours did I sleep, how many sandwiches did I eat, how many times was I like a second away from dying and not know it, things like that. Yeah, post game stats, exactly, Razzie. I think that'd be pretty cool. Does going through a door count as a step in Crystal? Ooh, I think so. I think it does shinies. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it does. That's a good question. The cheese is back. Welcome back, cheese. Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to like be able to like review everything I did in life, you know, all the things I never kept track of, because why would you? All right, there's nothing here I need, and these encounters are all terrible, so we're just gonna try and blow through it. Credits of hefty life, exactly. New girl gets here in 20 minutes, then you go poof. You go poof. Oh, also, I SOS'd a shiny Pyukumuku the other day too. I was excited about that. Found a good strategy for that online. So it turns out, so the issue with Pyukumuku when you're SOS hunting it is its ability innards out. When it gets KO'd, however much HP it had before you KO'd it, it does that much damage to the attacker. So, like, if you one-hit KO a Pyukumuku, let's say it's got 100 HP, it will take off 100 HP from your Pokemon. So that's kind of the trick about SOS hunting Pyukumuku. But it turns out that if it dies from poison, innards out doesn't activate. So what you do is, when you start the SOS battle, you throw out toxic spikes, and then when the Pyukumuku gets called in, it gets poisoned, and then you just false swipe it, leaving it with 1 HP, and at the end of the turn, the poison will kill it, and it won't do any damage to you. The trick with that, though, is that Pyukumuku also knows Safeguard. If Safeguard is activated, Toxic Spikes won't poison the Pokemon. And then you got two options. Either one, you can just suck it up and deal with the Safeguard, keeping the Pokemon from getting poisoned, every few call-ins, because it's only got a call-in rate of 6, so it's not like it's going to happen every turn. And just, have leftovers and deal with the damage you get when you KO Pokemon that aren't poisoned. Or you can bring in, like, a Smeargle with Imprison and Safeguard, and then all of them would get poisoned. The only concern, then, is that once the shiny gets called in, if Toxic Spikes are active and there's no Safeguard active, the shiny will get poisoned. So make sure you don't false swipe it. The other way you can deal with that is if your Smeargle has Purify, Smeargle can take the poison away from the Pyukumuku. I think sleep tracker, smartwatch, anything of that sort is healthy for the mind. Okay, I mean, if you think so. So basically, if you save your game right at the 255th step, on the 256th step goes into Goldenrod. In theory, an egg should be there 22% of the time, and you could reset the game to force an egg. There's no way to properly count a step. Yeah, because in those old games, it's not always exact, is it? Ooh, Hassan, I hope the first check is shiny. Oh, that's a good question, Razzie. Because that is changing the area, isn't it? No shiny first check. Dang, Hassan. Well, not to go into any religion or that kind of stuff, no place or time, but in our religion, we do get that kind of book in the afterlife. That's cool, Nabil. I like that. I like that concept. of being able to, you know, like review your life and, you know, any questions you had about, you know, what you did or whatever, you could just check. Yeah, shinies, let me know what you find out. Let me know if that works. Nick is the hero we needed. Not the hero we wanted, but the hero we deserve. Guess we're going Hitmontop. You have a Glade out, but you're thinking of having your shiny Regice out when it shines and using Ice Beam first turn, but you don't want to risk a crit. Yeah, Hassan, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't risk the Ice Beam. What level is your Glade? I mean, I don't think it should be much of an issue. Mist and Safeguard? My goodness. Blade's level 70, same as Regidrago, but it has an adamant nature, so if you sword dance twice, will down to HP in no time. Yeah, I mean it sounds like you got a good setup right now anyway. I wouldn't worry. And then once you whittle it down to 1 HP, are you going to switch into Shedinja or oh no, that's right. You got the shiny Mimikyu, right? You're going to do the shiny Mimikyu? Did your strands, but you're so lost on connections. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Razzie. Well, okay, yeah. I mean, you'll do Trevenant for Trick and Harvest, and then you go into Mimikyu. Fair enough, yeah. I forgot to mention the Trick and Harvest. Hitmontop's terrible. But the other two options were both Psychics, so... I couldn't use Life Dew earlier? I think we're going to do one more Dynamax Adventure after this one and call it a stream. And I'm going to get back onto my Blacephalon hunt in Ultra Sun. Once I get that Blacephalon, anything I get in Gen 7 after that's gravy, baby. That's the last thing I need in a Premier Ball. That I need to get in a Premier Ball. from the 3DS. Then I'll have all the legendaries, all the Ultra Beasts and Premier Balls. Still need to hunt that in GAs. After the Drago, right? Gravy and biscuits, yum. I was thinking, Ari, I was thinking about bringing back the commands for the regions for what I need to rehunt in Premier Balls. Because that's really what I've been working on more than anything else lately. And I've made a lot of progress. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm at the point where most regions, if not all the regions, I should be able to get them all listed in one message. Think that's a great idea? Maybe I will. Just so you guys can keep like up to date on, you know, what I'm hunting, what I still need. Doesn't seem to work. Ah, that stinks, shinies. Rehunt Kanto, rehunt Johto. Maybe. Hefty Pokedex tracker. You know what, Eric? That would probably be the best thing to do. Is I would just link you guys to my Pokedex tracker Premier Dex. I don't know why I did that. Well, I know exactly why I did that, but well. Perhaps steps get reset on a reset? Could be. This is a terrible path. I just stuck with the home decks. The DLC seemed too messy for your liking. No, I get that. That's fair, Eric. Now, the other thing I don't like about Pokedex Tracker at the moment, I don't know if they'll ever make any changes, is like, if you do like all Pokemon, right? Like, all 1025, it doesn't include forms, but it does have separate entries for Gigantamax. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. So, like, I can't tell it that I have the 4 different forms of Deerling, but it wants me to tell it if I have a shiny Charizard and a shiny Gigantamax Charizard. One that allows someone to mess with your list. Used to do that with your Pogo list. And, must be missing deleted. No. It's you can get a link where it's, because you have to log in, so you can get a link where it's read only. Like, no one can mess with the list. They can just look at it. King Saris, I'm doing well. How you doing? In fact, if you guys want to type in, I think it's. Is it exclamation point shiny dex? You can see my shiny living dex in the Pokedex tracker. The other day got a shiny Vullaby and Pogo. Sweet! Congratulations, Hassan. Or maybe it's living dex. I can't remember what the command is. Maybe it's just dex. Oh no, there it is. That's it. Cito got it. Yeah, there's the link to the Pokedex tracker. So you guys are able to look at it, but you guys can't make any changes to it. might just do like a command where it's like exclamation point Premier, and have a link to my Premier living decks. This is the worst path I've ever been on in my entire life. I mean, it doesn't help that I have Pyukumuku, but I want it for Tapu Lele. Good morning, Joyce. How are you? I do have my coffee. Got my coffee right here. You got yours? You know what, Hassan, you're absolutely right. Didn't even occur to me. You're 100% right. Hope amazing things happen to you. Tell me about it, King Saris. Son, you're so freaking smart. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I should just set up counter anyway, just in case. That's true. You are like the king of DAs, Hassan. I only have 15 more to get. That's crazy. There's what, 47? Is that right? Am I remembering that correctly? Is there 47 bosses in Dynamax Adventures across both games? What's the number that's popping out in my head? Lele's still being stubborn. It sure is. Yep, 47. So technically, I still need to get... I still need to get 40. In July, you're going to Japan to compete against 5 million other duelists in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Tournament. That's so awesome, King Saris. That's so cool, buddy. You're failing so bad with the ending of PLA. Wow, you're so unprepared. Oh, that's rough, Kieran. That is so rough, especially if you weren't warned ahead of time. It's such a dirty move, the end of PLA. Yeah, mostly level 100s and struggled so bad. Yeah, like after the second or third attempt, I used as much of my grit that I had available. Just max out the stats of everybody. DK Mexican Calf, hello, welcome in. And Chad, welcome in, good to see you. $42 likes, holy potatoes. That's amazing. I also bought the Dog Day plushie from the horror game Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Oh, very cool. Do I remember Hariyama God? I do! What's going on, buddy? It's been a long time. I do remember you. Wow, how you been? Maybe Drake will shine before 4K? I hope so. Yeah, Sylveon that was under level, fully gridded out, and she carried. Yeah, the grit is so key in my experience. Wait, what? Oh, is she's not even poisoned anymore? What the heck? Um, Grit out everything you could in 5 attempts and not gonna do some more researches and level up in the process. There you go, Kieran. Yeah, I mean it's rough, buddy. There's just no getting around that. It's a rough one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that when I finally beat it, there was definitely some you know rotating Pokemon and max revive cheese going on. Like I think it was a lot of stalling and just constantly reviving my Pokemon. Been good. You missed these streams. It's so good to see you, man. I'm glad everything's been good for you. Loops, what's going on, buddy? This shit ended. Yep. All right, and my coworker's back. I will be right back as soon as I throw the Pokeball. That'd be terrible if I didn't. All right, I'll be right back. And go, Looper. Thank you for the 9 months. Okay, I'm back. It would have been sick if China while I was gone. I was hoping it would. There it isn't. Thanks, Razzie. Joyce, thank you for the 15 months of membership. I know. Do you know you're cool as heck and I love you? I do now. I do now. All right, we're gonna do one more. We're definitely not keeping this path. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna call it. Oh, I forgot to increase the counter. But we started today at 111 checks. Um, this has been pretty awesome. We're gonna have done 20 checks in one stream. I like that. I don't know if Keith is still out there, but I get it. I get it now. I mean, I've done dual hunts off stream before in Dynamax Adventures. I've never done them on stream. Still getting used to the controls. Alright, please give me a good path. You grew your hair back, and now I'm your favorite bald person. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Loric, sleeping off a little headache you got. No worries, Keith. Hope you feel better, buddy. Sometimes you wonder if you missed the shine, then you look at reactions. I'm like, there's no way I missed that. Cylinder odds, I can't complain yet. Yeah, I mean, I think, Hassan, I can't speak for everybody. I know I do that myself a lot, where I start questioning myself, start getting paranoid about whether or not I missed it. As far as I know, that's never been the case. But I definitely understand that feeling. I want to go to the ghost. I want to go to the ghost. Crap. Ah, crap. You got emotes now. Keith, thank you for the reminder. I gotta go after stream and sign up. I can't wait to see the emotes. No one said... It's terrifying. Terrifying. And Keith, that was the nicest that was the nicest DM you sent me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. You're such a sweet person. Did you tell me the news? Let's find out, Shinies. Hit me with it. Jack Black. Hold on, Shinies. Can I still get to the ghost? I can. Okay, I give up. What about Jack Black? Ember, good morning. How are you, sweet pea? That was just the news. Thank you, Shinies. Sleepy, how you be? I was doing great until Nick started talking. I know I'm good. I'm good, Ember. Happy that. How do I say this without sounding like a jerk? based off of the last few weeks of streams, I had a feeling that there would not be a lot of people, at least at the beginning, that would want to jump into Dynamax Adventures with me, so I got set up so that I could dual hunt them. And because of that, we will have gone through 20 checks on this stream, which is pretty awesome. It also doubles the possibility of me getting, any shinies, which is pretty neat. So I'm happy about that. I think honestly, and understandably so, I think people are getting tired of this Tapu Lele hunt. I know I am. So anything that can help us get through it quicker, If I became a plumber, how many greedy princesses do you think I'm saving? I think you're saving at least 3 a month. Collab idea for us. It was originally my idea, but it's going to happen. Alright. Hit me up. Guys, when I talk to shinies, I actually come up with some crazy things. Things that I would never attempt to do on my own, but I feel like are good fits for Nick. And then I'm a little bit of an instigator at times. So I'm not sure exactly which one you're talking about, Shiny, so you have to remind me. But whatever it is, I'm down for it. I always enjoy collabing with you. Crow, what's going on? Good to see you. How's every little thing? Got 2 doubles the other day, Drifloon and Palkia that's looking to... I heard about that, Keith. That's crazy. Back to back, too, right? Was it back to back, or did I just imagine that? Or did I just assume that because it's you, they must have been back to back? Anybody else think that Joyce and Ember are like the OTP? They're so adorable. Alright, let's go to the ghost. They're like 4 checks apart. Well, then it's not very cool. I'm kidding. That's actually really awesome. I'm just super jealous because I can't even count how many Dynamax Adventures since I got a shiny. Shinies, you're trying your best, and that's what's important. I respect the attempt. Your type null. True. Female Gramble and Violet named her Berserker. I love that. Stinky. Let's use our defense. Snarl is... Yeah, let's just go foul play. I got enough foul plays. Actually, I want to switch. Do I want to switch? Do I want to risk getting another shiny Rotom? Boop! Thanks for the boop bell. Nick just needs to take the steps to get better, but he's done that already and doesn't work apparently. Dang, that's harsh. Yes, happy early Easter to all those that celebrate. It's been almost 2 whole years since you started your shiny relic hunt and sword. You still haven't finished it. Dang, that's a long hunt. I hope you get it soon. Do I want to tempt it? Do I want to catch this Rotom for the Lele and risk the Rotom being shiny? Because I'm telling you guys right now, if this Rotom is shiny, I'm going to flip out. I'm going to be so upset. Roll the dice. Yeah, it's true, Kieran. It's true. I hope somebody got a screenshot of it. Shinies actually said, "I concede." level. I'm not catching it on this game. No, Keith, I'm sorry, I can't. You know what? I'll do it for the content. I'll be so pissed, but I'll do it for the content. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Keith, if this Rotom shiny. Something will happen. I don't know what, but sunset was 2 minutes. You're prepared for food. Did you miss? No, not yet, Nabil. Somehow we got no shinies so far this stream. This is gonna be the last check of the stream, though. This is all garbage. We love you, shinies. We're so proud of you and your growth. Still think you should see the doctor about the growth. It shouldn't be changing colors when you touch it. I'll just go straight to Dynamax. You hate that I'm ending on 131 instead of 130, 135, just saying, but that's an is me, not an is you. I've never heard that before like that. Aurelius, what is going on, buddy? It's been a hot minute. You're hunting it too? How many checks are you at, Aurelius? I don't like waiting for such a arrive in the mail. Oh, I know, it's the worst. I end up, like, looking out the window every 5 seconds. No idea a few months in. Oof. Yikes. Well, I hope you get it quick, Aurelius. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Good to see you. I've been seeing you've been doing a lot more art streams lately, a lot more drawing streams, and I've been lurking on a couple of them while I'm at work. You are so talented. I was lurking for a while in the one a couple weeks ago where you were drawing Aang. Son, no way! Did you get the Drago? Nice! Let's get all the hype in the world for Hassan. Finally getting that Drago, and it was under 4K, wasn't it? Got it under odds even. That's amazing. Working on a piece right now. Nice. Yeah, you're a really talented artist, Aurelius. I didn't know that until you started doing those streams. I'm waiting to find out if there's one thing you're not good at, but it's not looking like that's true. Dorian, what's going on, Dorian? Alright, here we go. Checks 130 and 131. But yeah, big hype for Hassan. That command, it's a good command. Best kangaroo boxer in the world. Alright, let's see if we can end this Lele hunt. If not, we'll be back tomorrow. And I think I might just keep doing the dual hunts, honestly. It didn't seem like a lot of people were interested in joining them today anyway. It doubles the amount that I get to check. So, all right. 130 is not shiny. The Rotom is not shiny. Thank goodness. Is Lele 131 shiny? It is not. All right. So we will be continuing this tomorrow. Before we go, I just want to say a couple things. Chem Nation, 15 months of membership. Nabil, 13 months. Roland and Max, 13 months. Shinies, 14 months. Cold Sakai, 12 months. Go Looper, 9 months. And Dark Moon Sylveon, 15 months. Thank you guys oh so very much. I appreciate you. We'll be back again tomorrow continuing this hunt. Maybe tomorrow will be the day. Congratulations again to Hassan. And do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. And bye-bye. Freaking Hassan.